What's up, Libra? Welcome to your reading. Let's see what messages do we have for Libra. What's coming through for Libra? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we got love coming out. Move this over just a bit. Oh, we got all major arcana. Somebody is getting a new start in love and relationships. Or there's a new start in a friendship. It's just like you're ready to take a leap of faith, whether this is in a love relationship, a new friendship. Got a lot of major arcana coming out. Could be a lot of major things that's happening. A lot that's going on in your deep, intimate friendships and relationships. Also, health can be restoring. Somebody is working on their health. They're determined, disciplined. It's working. It's working. You take a leap of faith when it comes to a relationship. We also have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So these are sighs of relief. This is also you welcoming the opportunity of new happiness coming in for you. We also have the King of Wands and the Temperance here. So there could be some type of reconciliation, and this could be possibly what you are trying to take a leap of faith on. This reconciliation when it comes to this person who could possibly be a Gemini, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Leo or a Sagittarius energy, or any other sign. They may have those significantly in their sun, moon, or risings. There is a reconnection that's happening here, and there's an open-hearted encounter that you have with the person. I feel like you could be going with a person or getting together with somebody who's your opposite, who's opposite than you, completely opposite. But this is a romantic encounter with the person. It looks like there's a reconciliation, and it leads to a romantic encounter. It leads to you start dating or something like that. Like, it's open-hearted, that the hearts are open. We also have this energy of a person trying to fool you. Okay, somebody is trying to fool you. Somebody could be trying to get you to hurry up and make a choice, or hurry up and make a decision about something, but you're standing your ground and you're solid, like you're protecting what it is that you created. I feel like a person is not going to be able to put a wool over your eyes if they're trying. Somebody is real naive, and they feel like you're going to fall for something, but you're not going to fall for it. It's like, absolutely not. If you need to ask your angels for help, if you feel like you need extra protection in your boundaries and your discernment at the moment, definitely ask for it. It's available to you. But I feel like you're prepared. You're prepared to deal with the person. I do feel like there could be a person who is known to be an embellisher or a liar or a user, or somebody who just tries to, I guess this would be a user. Somebody is trying to also guilt trip you in making a choice. Like, they're trying to get you to make a choice when things aren't clear. Like, there isn't clear instructions. There isn't a clear options, or the options aren't clear, or you can't understand. Like, let's say the instructions are in another language that you don't understand, but the person is trying to get you to make some type of recipe. It's trying to get you to read something or explain something. You're like, I don't understand what you're trying to get me to say. And instead of explaining it, they are pressuring you to just choose something. So I do feel like there could be a person who's trying to set you up for failure but you are prepared. You have the 9 of Wands here. You're prepared. You're protecting yourself. You're asking for protection if you need it. Like, you're no fool, basically. Like, somebody's trying to fool you and you are nobody's fool. You do have the Queen of Wands and the Magician here. There's some type of magic that's alive in your life right now. If you were to believe in yourself, also putting yourself front and center, putting yourself in the spotlight, there's a lot of good things that can come to you the moment that you put yourself in the spotlight. There's nothing that you can't do. Also, you have a lot of spirituality. You have the universe on your side. This brings about your dreams coming true. So right now, thrusting yourself in some type of spotlight. Right now, speaking, being bold, showing up confident. Also, paying attention to your appearance, like getting dressed, like falling in love with yourself all over again. Being really, really confident is going to bring you a lot of wish fulfillment. We also, here you are, the Queen of Swords. I didn't even notice the Queen of Swords was out. But we have the Queen of Swords here with the 6 of Pentacles. And this is you receiving something. And here you are being the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you get something and it's equal, but for you, it's really not worth it. It may have been equal work, but for the work that you did and how you did the work, what comes back, you expected way more and something is just not worth it. Okay, so you get some type of return, or somebody gives you something back or something like that. So you leave something because the return wasn't good enough for you. This is the Queen of Swords standing 10 toes down on what she thinks she deserves, or what she knows she deserves. Like, for some other people, it'll be like, no, you know, you gave this and this came back to you. But for the Queen of Swords, it's just not going to cut it. This is the Queen, like Libra, with this, you got your nose up in the air. Like, it's not enough. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth me. I'm not doing it anymore. It's something that you are, I feel like you could be a little bit disappointed in, because you walk completely away. You do have the 8 of Cups here. You walk completely away from something that you already started. You abandoned something completely because the return just wasn't looking like something that you wanted. It's like, I'm not doing this. Maybe this may work for some other people and you're like, but this is just not going to work for me. Okay, we do have the Moon and the 6 of Cups here. There's a return of some type of romance from your past, okay? So we do have this person coming in, and it does lead to some type of open-hearted. So I do feel like there could be some type of tenderness that you feel towards a person from your past. You have a lot of unnecessary worry. There's a need for you to let go of your fears. In due time, things will reveal itself. So Spirit is asking you to have faith. Spirit is asking you to make baby steps before it even makes sense, because it will make sense, but you have to be faithful enough. So I do feel like follow your heart. You do have the Page of Cups here. So your heart is open. You are in love with something, or beginning to fall in love with something. So I feel like follow that falling in love energy. This is going to lead you to this 10 of Pentacles. It leads you to security, peace, contentment in your home, your family life, whatever this relationship is. The pride in passing on some type of knowledge. So I do feel like you're going to be teaching this. Like, this is going to come. This is going to be some type of lesson that you teach. Like, you've walked here before, so you can tell a person who's like, you know, I'm not sure, I'm not this. And you tell your story, and it's going to make a person feel good and making their steps. So I do feel like Spirit is asking you to have faith right now. Things may not make sense, but they will make sense, okay? We do have the Lovers card, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords here. All right, so the Queen of Swords is looking at something. The Queen of Swords is going over documents. Okay, so this Queen of Swords within is going over documents, making sure everything is right, making sure everything is clear, making sure everything is good, making sure the contract looks good. So there's something in this contract, in this love relationship or intimate relationship, that the Queen of Swords seen, that it looks like it can be smoke there. Smoke and mirrors, an illusion, something that she needs to gain some deeper questions. So this looks like you wanting some type of clarity on a certain situation that you could have encountered with a close partner. you could want somebody, you could need to ask certain questions when it comes to, you know, certain things that you may need to know more about a person, more about where a person was, what a person said, what actually happened. This is just you going over something, and this has a lot to do with a close relationship. So you're feeling like that something doesn't make sense, or something is an illusion, or something could be a lie. Not calling it a lie yet. You're going to do your further investigation before you flat out call something a lie, but this is when you start investigating, okay? And this is a close relationship that you're investigating. All right, we do have the Lovers, the Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. So there's a call that's coming in. And there could be a call from a Gemini. There could be a call from a lover here. And the call is being ignored. So this could be you ignoring the call. This could be somebody ignoring your call. But there's a call that's coming from a person, and the call is being ignored. Like somebody is completely ignoring a call. And the reason why a person doesn't want to talk, I feel like this could be you. Somebody doesn't want to talk to a person because they feel like something doesn't serve them emotionally. I feel like somebody thought that they was giving you what you gave them, but once you got it back, you realize this was not. It's kind of like the evil queen, where they both, you have cubes of sugar, cubes of salt. You're giving cubes of sugar, and this person is giving you cubes of salt. And it looks the same. It may weigh the same. Or I don't know how sugar and salt, if they weigh the same. It may weigh the same. But it tastes completely different. And you don't know until you're ready to cook, or you've added the salt into your recipe and thinking it's sugar and it tastes salty. And you're like, what's going on? What did I do wrong? Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in the evil queen, because you blame yourself. Like, I must have put a wrong ingredient in. And the person could be blaming themselves for a long time, thinking that they must have put a wrong ingredient the whole time. You was giving me salt. But there's a person who, there's a close relationship or an intimate relationship that someone feels like it's not serving them right now. Somebody could feel like, you could feel like you need space. You could feel like you need to see what else. You just have this energy where it's just not serving you. And I feel like this is you having your nose up in the air, saying that it may work for some people, but it's just not working for me. And that is your own prerogative. I feel like everybody tries to do what everybody else is doing. And some things, like different strokes for different folks. Just because it worked for those 10,000 people, great, good, but it just may not work for you. And that's fine. You do have the Chariot and the Page of Wands with the Six of Pentacles here. So there's a really, really good phone call that comes in. There's some really, really successful phone call. I do feel like you could be getting some good news, or you could be getting some type of reward or accolades or promotion over the phone, email even. It's just some type of rewards that come to you. And this feels like, okay, so this feels like something that you put your hard work into and you get it back. So you're like, okay, now this feels like reciprocity. This feels equal. This feels like, okay, I put my hard work in. I get this amazing success because you feel like your work is amazing. So I do feel like you could be getting a lot of people that could be mirroring things back to you, giving things back to you. Just don't accept anything. Like, don't just be accepting anything that you get. Like, I feel like this is this energy of you knowing your worth and adding tax to it. So I feel like there's something that you get when it comes to what you're working towards. This could be spiritual. This could be in family. This could definitely be in career, where you feel like this is okay. I put my work in and this is what I get back. I have no complaints here. This feels equal. This feels good. This feels great. Okay. We also have the Dreamer, the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. All right. So there's a person who is taking a leap of faith and calling you. Somebody is trying to reach out to you. Somebody is trying to talk to you, or somebody is trying to, I don't know, right their wrongs or whatever it is. Somebody is trying to reach out to you. And it looks like you have questions. You have questions, and there is some type of truth that you want to seek. And I feel like the conversation has to be truthful. You have your sword out, so you're looking for the truth. You're a truth seeker. This is the thing that really matters to you. It will be the truth, finding the truth, speaking the truth, being the truth. So whatever questions that you have, this would be a perfect time. It looks like this person, this Fool person, is open. They're willing to be open. They're willing to tell you. So you're looking for the truth, and this person is an open book. So this is a great matchup for you right now. Whoever this person is reaching out to you. It could be a Libra. It could be a Cancer. It could be a Pisces. It could be a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, or a Aries. It could be a Gemini too. So it could be anybody reaching out, but whoever is reaching out, you'll know by the questions that you ask how open they are and how vulnerable they are. Like, I don't feel like you can really fake vulnerability, or it's like, it's a poor job when you fake vulnerability. I feel like it just smells like you can smell that a person is faking it. And especially while your sword is out, while you're in your Queen of Swords energy, you can smell it. We do have the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and the Moon. So with this new success that's coming in, public recognition, all of these good things that's coming into you, you are prepared. I feel like there's a need for you to stop worrying yourself. There's a need for you to stop fearing. Like, you can protect yourself, and you are protecting yourself. You are standing up for yourself. You also do have angelic backing. So the rewards that come to you, don't be afraid to accept these rewards. I do feel like this is really, really big. So you could be like, wow, this is a big load, or this is a big task, or this is a big reward, or this is a big promotion, or this is a big title. I feel like you're worried about something that doesn't matter, because you do have the experience. You are prepared. So this is some type of luck that's coming towards you. All right. We also have the Dreamer, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups here. The Dreamer is here. So whoever this person is that's coming in, there's a guard here. There's someone also who's taking a leap of faith to open up to you, or whatever. This could just be somebody who's just going out there. You don't trust them, and it's because something about them triggers you, bothers you, warns you. You're listening to your inner compass, and something in your inner compass is telling you to have a shield here. So this could be this conversation that you have with a person where they're trying to be open. So a person could be trying to be open. They could be trying to fake being open with you, and you're going to stop that right then and there. You're not really going to deal with the person. You're going to abandon the whole like relationship, or to rekindle, or try to get off the phone, or something like that. Like, I feel like you're not in a space where you can be fooled. Like, you can't be fooled right now at all. At all. What else do we have? We have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Moon. There's a relationship here that you're fearing. There's a bond here. Both people, they definitely complement each other. There could also be you kind of accepting a public speaking role, you being thrusted into the spotlight. You're worrying about something for no reason. Like, you are perfect for the job, so there's no reason for you to have any type of worry when it comes to you being thrusted into the spotlight. Again, there's a lot of magical things around you, a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of help and support within the universe, so you're going to shine. And then you're already shining, so it's nothing for you to just step into the spotlight. I feel like you could be worried about criticism, but then in your heart of hearts, you don't really care about what a person thinks about you. You do your own thing. You like to beat to your own drum. You like to be called weird and crazy, and I don't get it. You like it. It's kind of like you like it. So at your core, you don't really care. I feel like there's a need for you to tap into your core, and you'll tap more into that. I don't really care about what a person thinks about me, because that's the number one dream thief. Caring about what anybody else thinks about you. That keeps people stuck. They keep brilliant writers, singers, sports players, actors, everything just stuck, working a regular job, never ever facing their dreams, because they're afraid of what a person would say if they were to open themselves up and share their true love to the world. It's a vulnerable experience. That's why I always give my hats off to people who are standing in their creative purposes, because it's a very, very vulnerable experience to share your true love. Like, some people have been in love with this since they were a child. Like, it called them. Like, they didn't call it, it called them. So it's like a love. It's something about, like, when you have this craft, or this purpose, or this God-given talent, like, it calls you. But don't be worried about that, because you don't really care about anybody's feelings, or not anybody's feelings, but how anyone feels about you in your core core heart. You know you're a little weird. You know you're a little fiery, and you love that about yourself. So tap more into that. We also have the Dreamer, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So there's a person who you have history with, okay? And somebody from your past keeps popping up. Like they're being very real bold. They keep on popping up. They keep taking these leap of faith. They won't give up. Like they completely won't give up. I feel like when you get into this public recognition, because there's a lot of public recognition here, so when you get into some type of spotlight, it could even be just very, very popular where you are. Like something just hit, so you could be the talk of the town, or right now you're the talk of you're the topic, and things like that. A person is going to try to reach out again. So I do feel like there's somebody who just won't give up. They keep on having this, they feel like they can kind of trick you, but your sword is out, so you have questions, and things are just going off. Like things are just going off in your mind, and you're seeing things that you normally probably wouldn't see, or maybe this person was able to conceal, but they're not able to conceal now. Like somebody is trying to appear innocent, somebody is trying to appear open, somebody is trying to appear honest, and it's just not working for you. So it could look like a person is being, on the outside looking in, it could look like a person is giving you exactly what you're giving them. But once you dissect it, you're like, no, I don't want any of this. This is fake. This is BS. This is not, no. It may work for somebody. It's not good enough for me. Something's not good enough for you. I don't know what that is. You do have the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Protecting what it is that you've created. It looks like your vision. So there's a person who could possibly be trying to get you to change your vision. You know how when people get like, I'm not going to say, but it happens all the time to a lot of celebrities. Like they come out and they be so fresh and new, and you can tell like they're just being creative. They're just being themselves. And then here go the giants trying to turn them into the next, or turn them into this, or turn them into a gimmick. And it's like, not with you though. You know, I'm pretty sure that we've seen that happen like so many times. Like you see somebody, like before they get it discovered, you discover their talent, and it's fresh, it's new, it's creative, you love it, you're rooting for them. Then they get on, and here come the execs turning them into many whatever that we've already seen, like trying to turn you into something. So I do feel like if there's a person trying to turn you into something, you are definitely going to stop it. Definitely going to protect yourself. You're protecting your vision. Protect what it is you create. You're not letting anybody just put their fangs in what it is that you've created. You are really, really protecting your vision. And this gives you a lot. This gives you something in return to protect it. I feel like you know better. I feel like you know better. It's something sometimes that happens, like it's certain stars who they know better. They like, just, you know, let me do this. And then you can see that it was a constant fight with this team and that team. And then you can see it's a constant fight with like the record label and the celebrity or things like that. And then once the fans fall in love, or once they see the outpouring of support for the way that this celebrity or artist creates, then they kind of back up. So I do feel like you're going to have to stand your ground in the beginning, and then I feel like it backs up off of you. I don't know who that's for. We do have the Temperance, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, okay? So there's a reconciliation that happens here, and something just stops. So you could be reconciling with the person who ghosted. Maybe there's a ghost that's coming back to trying to reconcile with you, and that's probably why you are just like, that's probably why your inner child here, you could have dealt with abandonment or something, but maybe like ghosting really triggers you emotionally, like it does a lot of people, because yeah. And that's probably why the Page of Cups is here. But there's a person who could have possibly just ghosted or just did something out of the blue that's kind of, it's making you hard, or you're worried about this happening again, which you are right. You are right to be worried about something like that happening again. We do have the Temperance, the Magician, and the Six of Cups. So there's some, this reconciliation is magical. This is soulmate connections. This is a return of somebody from your past. Like something is magical. This bond is magical. I do feel like there's a need for you to forgive a person. Or I do feel like a person is going to prove to you, or they're going to show up. I feel like if they have repeated behavior, then you know what it is. And I feel like you can always kind of see before the behavior. You can kind of see. You can kind of feel the energies. And then you protect yourself. But I do feel like that somebody, they're going to prove themselves. They prove themselves, okay? You also have the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. Again, there is this new love relationships. That is a magical relationship here. A new emotional experience that has this magical ability to it. So there's some type of unnecessary worry. The new moon could definitely be significant, and the full moon could definitely be significant upcoming. Okay. And last but not least, no, not last but not least, we have the King of Wands, the Magician, and the Ten of Pentacles here. It looks like there is some type of compensation or amazing opportunity when it comes to either in family. You could be speaking up at home, and this brings about this brings magic in your life. This brings success in your life. You could be speaking up at work. This brings more success. It could bring higher promotions to you. So just you speaking up and taking a leadership role, it brings a lot of success and opportunities to you. All right. And now, last but not least, we do have the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a wish that's granted here. The Page of Cups is known to be the dreamer and the wisher. It's always dreaming about something, always wishing on a star. And we have the Page of Cups with the star. So there's something that you wished on a star. Maybe you wished on an actual star or something like that. There's a need for you to have faith that your dreams will come true, and it definitely comes true. But especially if you dreamed about something that has something to do with finances, business, family, security, health, it comes true for you. So your dreams definitely come true. All right. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.